Two races remain in the regular season for the NASCAR Cup Series on NASCAR 21 Ignition Custom Schedule season on the channel. 15 different winners so far this season. Still one spot left remains open for whoever can get the win either tonight or at Richmond in the next race. Again, two races remain to set the 16 car field for the playoffs. And tonight's Southern 500, on top of all the playoff drama, is a race everybody wants to win, whether they are locked into the playoffs or not. It is one of the crown jewel events of the season. It is another very different race, not only on a very different kind of racetrack compared to any other on the circuit, but one that will start in the day and end in the night. Like, share, and subscribe for more daily NASCAR content as always, as we are about to get into this race here today. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in for this race here tonight. Hopefully, you guys are having a fine Wednesday afternoon. Happy early Thanksgiving to you guys here today. This is the last stream that we will have for the next couple of days on the channel. We will have a premiere late tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but no stream tomorrow on the channel for Thanksgiving, taking the day off. So enjoy your time with your family, your friends, and more. But as far as tonight goes, we have business to settle. And that business right here is going to be to try and win this Southern 500. First and foremost, we have to make it to the end of it. Knowing our luck with this game, it will be very, very difficult. But first, the starting lineup. Brad Keselowski and Kyle Busch will be in row number one, with Brad Keselowski scoring the pole for tonight's Southern 500. He won the Southern 500 back in 2018. Martin Truex Jr. and Denny Hamlin will line up in row two for Joe Gibbs Racing. Hamlin looking for his fourth win of the year. He's got a few wins at Darlington of his own within the last couple seasons. Kevin Harvick and Matt DiBenedetto will be lined up back in row three. DiBenedetto comes in one of the first few drivers below the cutoff line in points. He needs a massive day if he's going to catch Kyle Larson in points anyway. Likely going to need to win to get into the playoffs. William Byron and Chris Buescher will be in row number four. Byron has had a lot of really good runs so far this season, well enough to where he is third in the regular season point standings coming into the race today. He has shown great consistency with that 24 team. And in row number five, Chase Elliott and Joey Logano. Joey Logano with one win on the season, Chase Elliott with two up to this point. And again, we're going to see how this is going to work out. So I guess a Thanksgiving Day special on the channel as far as the stream goes, because again, we are not actually streaming on Thanksgiving Day. So again, thank you for everybody tuning in here today. Meme Lord 69, Black Ace, The Awesome 48, Fan Hunter, Mystery Roblox, Ethan, DB Forever 85, John, who else we got here? Patrick Shadley, welcome to the chat, everybody. First one's down in the chat below. We already got 13 people watching the early going of the race. So thanks for everybody tuning in here today. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy. I did qualify, and it didn't take my lap for whatever reason. So it's really weird. So in practice, I practiced for a good probably 15 minutes. You know, trying to get the setup right, trying to get the line right, about 15 to 20 minutes. So I got my practice laps in. I exited back out when I was messing with like not the stability, but the actual setup of the car, because you can't actually have custom setups. There's a slider, you have a middle, you have a couple on the left. I started in the middle and then I went to the left, so I did exit out of practice once and then went back into it. But anyway, both times I exited out of practice, it didn't show me on the leaderboard. Our speed was quick enough to be about 4th to 6th in practice, so that's kind of the speed in the race car from what we found at our fastest early in the run. I don't know how the car is going to react on the super, super long run. I didn't run more than 20 laps at a time, but so it didn't register there. And then when I qualified, it didn't even register a qualifying lap. I qualified last, but there was no time. It doesn't show you your lap time, but it didn't show like an interval for me and the leaders. So, for whatever reason, between practice and qualifying, nothing was actually registering, so we have to start at the back of the pack tonight. Not sure how that's going to unfold. We're going to be very, very, and I mean very, very patient. I mean it this time, because this is a very, very difficult, dangerous racetrack. You could easily get into trouble at any twist, any turn, And being at the back of the pack is going to be a little bit scary, to be completely honest. A lot of dirty air in front of us. We're going to try to fight through it, but we're going to fight through it together. Hopefully we can get through this race. You guys know the drill. If we don't get halfway through it, then we will have trivia tonight, but we'll hope for the best. I really want to win this race. Bell had a great chance to win at Watkins Glen a couple races ago, and even at Talladega, led some laps early on yesterday. Things did not go his way. So he's hoping for a top 10 finish here. A little stutter step on the start, it looks like, but the green flag is in the air, and we're underway at Darlington. Bell kind of hopping out of the gas, letting Cindric go. He didn't want to be on the outside into the first turn. Again, Bell going to try to be patient today. As the green flag is in the air for the Southern 500, our second trip to Darlington on the season. Our first trip to Darlington was in the throwback race. Bell had DNF'd in that one. And that was a 400-miler. Made it about 60 laps in. Wrecked twice the second time. He ended up getting taken out completely. A lot of side-by-side traffic. In the middle of the pack, Bell's got a great run off the exit of turn 2. He's really good in turns 1 and 2. Really likes the handling of the race car when he's by himself. But again, in traffic, it's going to be very, very difficult. Why am I a mod? Well, you mentioned you've been here for a while, so I don't know why you're questioning it. And for anybody asking to be a mod, again, do not ask to be a mod. Going forward, I will condemn you as a mod if I feel like we need more, or I'm pretty much done adding mods for the meantime. I think we've got enough of them right now for the viewership we get on a nightly basis with the streams on the channel. Bell being very patient. Cindric's trying to make a pass on Quinn Half in the 38 car right now. Bell's not even really looking to make a pass on Austin Cindric. I know his car is handling pretty good right now. Now, the first time we were at Darlington, the fuel window, or the pit window, I should say, was about 36 to 40 laps. I don't know if that's going to be the same again tonight. We'll just have to wait and see. Bell got to the inside of Cindric. He's lifting down the back stretch, though, and backs up turn 3 and lets Cindric go again. But really good run through turns 3 and 4, backing that corner up. Michael Turner, welcome to the street. Yeah, last crown jewel of the regular season. Bell's got a pretty good run on the inside of Cindric off turn 2. He'll take that run down the back straightaway. So he clears Cindric, first pass of the race. Very cleanly done. All the way down on the apron. Slides up the racetrack. Oh, Cindric gave him a little bump. Bell definitely overran the corner, and he got a little shot from behind. A bump and run for Cindric. Bell did a good job keeping it off the wall. Favorite food? Are you talking about, like, Thanksgiving food? Gotta be my mom's pumpkin cheesecake. Non-dessert? Probably mashed potatoes, to be completely honest. Turkey's right up there, but the potatoes are good. With some good gravy, I think mashed potatoes is probably number 1, but turkey's a very close second. Well, another pass made as Cindric gets cleared by Bell. Timmy Hill was pinching Christopher Bell down on the racetrack. Bell washes up the track again, barely keeps it off the 33 of Cindric. It's a lot of ground letting those guys by. So much grip down in 1 and 2, even in heavy traffic. With 3 and 4, he's a little on the tight side. Look at him just blow by Cindric. Timmy Hill. He's on the inside of Quinn Half, it looks like, into turn 3. Trying to make a pass. Contact with Half. Got to be careful with that. I don't have any stability help on for this race. This is the first 750 oval we've had in a long time where I have absolutely no stability help. And the only reason we started doing it is because we were DNFing a lot on these tracks. But I want to try to see if I can actually get to the end with no stability help this time, as there's contact off the exit of turn 2. Bell gets into the back of the double zero. Quinn Half, that launched Half down the back straightaway. Very, very bumpy racetrack, though, here at Darlington. So it's going to be a tough ride, but we'll see what Bell can do. Trying to pull low. Oh, boy. Almost turned Quinn Half. Bell's got to be careful. You don't want to see a caution get trapped a lap down, either. Massive run off the exit of turn 2 will make the pass on Quinn Half down the back straightaway and clear it well before getting into turn 3. So he's up to 37th now. I do not have the recipe, no. I have no clue. I would imagine it's pretty simple, but... well, as far as, like, ingredients go. Bell testing the brakes there off the exit of turn 2. Another giant pack in front of him. Ty Dillon, Josh Balicki, Cody Ware. A little side-by-side action in front of Bell. Oh, man, Bell got blocked by Dillon. I think Dillon got blocked by Balicki in the 52 down the front straightaway, and that almost stacked everything up. Bell trying to back up the middle of the corner. Gets a little loose, trying to mash it back to the throttle off the exit of turn 2. Oh, boy. A little too aggressive, maybe, trying to get back to the throttle there. Again, no stability. You gotta really, really watch it on these 750 tracks. Bell almost let the car slip away from him. This is a very rough surface, one of the roughest in NASCAR. Split 500. Welcome to the stream. Bell again blocked by Dillon. He's just going to let him go down the back straightaway after Dillon ran that low side. Bell holds Quinn Half up a little bit. Good run off the exit of turn 4 for Bell, trying to get back to the inside and Ty Dillon again. Going to try to make the pass in turns 1 and 2. Have to be careful getting back to the gas this time. The car's definitely getting a lot looser now that we're on lap 15. But Bell will make a nice clean pass on Ty Dillon. You can definitely tell that car is wiggling quite a bit off the exit of turn 2. Probably more so than anywhere else on the racetrack right now. And we'll have to wait and see, but I would have to imagine it's going to get worse and worse as this run carries on. The good news is that it's mainly daylight out on the racetrack. It will adjust into the nighttime as this race carries forward. Oh, man, Cody Ware got blocked big time by his teammate James Davidson. Bell makes a pass down the back straightaway on Balicki. Hops in line. And Bell just slowly, methodically working his way through the field. Right as I said that, a little tag to the back of the 51. Cody Ware. Ware had a big run into turn 3 on his teammate, James Davidson. Well, we made it to lap 18 fairly clean by Darlington standards. We haven't hit the wall yet. That's saying something. This game at this track, in heavy traffic. Big run off the exit of turn 2. Bell side drafts Cody Ware, gets by him. He's underneath James Davidson into turn 3. I noticed on the long run in practice, the car was getting tighter. But in the race, it's getting looser, which is strange considering that the hours of the day would make you think the track temps would actually be cooler, but Davidson gets launched Off of turn 2, Bell looks to the outside and lets Davidson back in line as James Davidson holds the bottom. Yeah, go Pack, go indeed. Tough loss last weekend. They got a tough matchup this week. They got to play the Rams on Sunday. That should be a good game again, but it's going to be a tough one. Bell trying to time the exit of turn 2 well. Davidson threw the block. Bell stayed in the gas. He didn't lift that time and let Davidson in. Drives it deep into turn 3. Davidson hanging on that right rear corner panel. Drops in line behind Bell instead. Bell to the inside of the 78 of B.J. McLeod. He ran side by side all the way through the corner. All right. I should not have paused that in the middle of the corner. Okay. I'll pause it now. You guys can't be messaging me when I'm streaming. I don't know. I meant to put that on notification settings. All right. I really hope I don't wreck going back into the race. That was uncalled for. Well, trying to get back into rhythm again. Oh, man, Davidson challenged into the high side that time in turns 3 and 4. Oh, big run. Davidson's really crowding Christopher Bell. B.J. McLeod comes down the racetrack in the middle of 3 and 4. Bell couldn't quite get around to McLeod. Almost got the wall off the exit of turn 4 as well. James Davidson's putting a lot of pressure on Christopher Bell all of a sudden. Bell's trying to make his way through. And he gets sideways. Big time drift. What a save by Christopher Bell off the exit of turn 2. Power sliding all the way through it. He just got loose on his own off the exit of 2. That time he couldn't really catch the car. And right back to last place. All that progress he was making through the field, all for naught. Turn 2, probably the bumpiest area of the racetrack. Ashton G, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it just got loose off of turn 4. It's really tight on corner entry, but it's loose off the exit. Trying to get back to the gas here on these older tires. Clean air is fine when Bell lost all that track position. Now he's catching up into 2x2 traffic again. And he finally earned his first Darlington stripe in the night in turns 3 and 4. Brushing the outside wall. And so Bell's car tight on entry, loose on exit. Oh man, this is a bold move. Cody Ware with a big block into turn 3 now. Bell way down low on the inside. Made a nice pass on Josh Balicki down the back straightaway. That's as aggressive as we've seen Bell in the race today. Bell on the inside of Halp. A little squirrely in the dirty air again. 3 wide to the inside of Cindric and Cody Ware. Into turn 3, 3 wide. That's not going to work at Darlington. Bell hops out of line. With doing that, though, Quinn Halp is able to get by. So Bell is on the attack the last lap and a half after losing the track position. This is going to be a handful, all 500 miles, 367 laps tonight. Oh, man, I didn't even think I was going to touch Halp, but I guess he did. Try to give Quinn a little bit of room there. You know, if the game would have actually qualified us, we wouldn't have had to be at the back of the pack anyway. I didn't even register my qualifying or practice times. Because we were probably 4th to 6th on speed in practice. I don't know if I want to make any adjustments, though. Because in clean air, this thing is pretty good. The problem is at Darlington, you're not going to get a lot of clean air. There's a lot of traffic. Almost this entire race, we're probably going to be seeing traffic. Another move to the inside. 3 wide after a great run off the exit of turn 2. It'll be 2 by 2 into turn 3. Fell hard in the brakes. Got to be careful even doing that sometimes, but he is able to clear Austin Cindric with the pass. He stays inside Cody Ware. Tried to side draft him. Almost turned him. Making a little bit of contact. Ware with a block. I don't know how Bell hasn't lost at making contact because he's made decent amounts so far. A little loose on corner entry into 3 that time. He hasn't been that loose on entry. It's mainly been the exit, so that tells me that he's been using a lot more brakes. Trying to get the car to whoa up when he's on the inside lane trying to make a pass on corner entry. Instead of backing the corner up trying to make it on the exit like he was earlier in the race. Made it on the exit that time on Ty Dillon, James Davidson. Couple passes, Bell to 34th. Oh, man, way up the track, into the wall. Turns 3 and 4. Second time he's gotten into the wall on that end of the racetrack. Hasn't hit the wall in turns 1 and 2 at all. Only in 3 and 4. Lap 33, we may be seeing pit stops soon. I really don't know. Everything's going to be different since that most recent patch. Guessing, well, in the last race, it was anywhere between lap 36 to 40 we saw green flag pit stops. I would assume that that's not going to be the case today, but that's about what it was in real life, though, because of the amount of tire wear that Darlington withholds. Bell on the inside on corner entry that time on the 53 car. Joey Gase timed the exit to turn 2 well, and he's going to clear Gase before getting into turn 3. Right as I said that, Gase tried to challenge to the outside. He backs off. He lets Bell in. Bell gets a little squirrely getting back to the gas off turn 4. I mean, this is a miracle if we could just make it to the first pit stop the way we've ran so far. We made one great save. Only tagged the wall twice. Only 2 more cars away from clean air for at least a little bit of time for Bell as he gets into Haley, and that almost knocked him into the wall. Well, that's going to give up the bottom for the 53. Bell gets up into the wall after contact. He got very lucky he didn't turn down the track and went up the track instead. Trying to get back down to the bottom and does on Quinn Halp. But again, he's going to lose more positions. Massive run on the back of Cody Ware. Look at him just blow past Ware. Inside of Ty Dillon. Into turn 3. Carried a lot of speed down there.
Clear. Got one right. Got one left. All clear. Stay left.
Oh, man. Ty Dillon almost brushed the wall. Davidson checked up down the straightaway, and he tried to block Bell. 3 wide pass for Bell to the inside. Ty Dillon, and a run to the outside. He pushed Ty into the corner again, and he's going to be in the wall. Here come the leaders. Oh, we haven't seen a caution yet. Now we got a caution. Caution's out. Caution is out. Everybody will pit. First caution of the race today in the Southern 500. What is it with the AI in this game? They're just, I mean, they don't give you any room. I mean, this is about as much room as anybody could give you at Darlington anyway. Yeah, Bell just got tight. He got tight. He was getting tight throughout the run. He was in traffic the entire time because the game qualified us at the back, even though we shouldn't have been last. And I say that because I didn't even register my qualifying time. But now there's some damage to Bell. He didn't take too hard of a lick into the wall, I don't think. The only problem now is, where is Bell in the actual... Why did the game just turn me to the... We blew a tire on the restart. We blew a tire on the restart again. I thought this glitch was done. Like, you guys can literally see the car just turn straight right without me even doing that. It's the second time we've had this issue since the patch, and they said they fixed this. Maybe not at every track. Maybe fixed it at some tracks. Not here. Not at the, whatever the last... That just gives us more damage, too. It's just going to slow the car down more. It's going to make it handle worse. I wonder if it's going to do it again. It did. Yeah, it did it again. Look at this. I can't even get back in the gas without it turning right. This is a joke. Part of me wants to start over because we were early in the race. I know I don't want to do that. Just race clean. I can't race at all. Like, the right front tire's down every time. I pit to replace the tire to repair damage, and it just blows on the restart. Like, it's turning right as soon as we go green, and I try to turn left, and it just pulls it down to the track, and then when I stop turning left, it just goes right back up into the wall again. Horrible plays, welcome to the stream. Got the glitch before. Nothing you can do. Might as well quit. Yeah, I mean, there is nothing I can do. I mean, we've already pitted. And if we don't pit, we have a blown tire right now. We've probably already lost multiple laps for no reason. We're going to be on the brakes. You guys want me to restart down in the chat? I'm just afraid I restart and we're going to have this issue again at some point. Oh, everybody's pitting. Everybody is pitting. Excuse me? How did we get there? How did we get through there so clean? I don't know if Bell's got a tire down or not. Hang on, we might make some laps up here. I don't know how many laps Bell's going to make up. I don't know how many laps down we are. Obviously, we're at least one lap down. Even though we shouldn't be a lap down at all. See how many spots we'll gain this time. Second. And there's Cody Ware, who has scored as the leader somehow. I guess it's all worked itself out after 2 cautions. The car keeps wanting to turn to the right, though. That's the problem. I can feel it wanting to turn to the right. It's almost like there's just like a glitch. It's not like the tire's down, but there's a glitch that's wanting the car to turn to the right. Like if I'm not pulling all the way to the left on the analog stick at times, it's wanting to go to the right. I don't know how this worked itself out, but it might have. And somehow Cody Ware's in the lead of all the randomization with the running order. Our speed is way down from before, though. I was hitting about 177, 178 miles an hour into turn 3. We'll see what Bell's going to hit this time by. Got some cars coming out of the pit lane. Somebody just got squeezed into the wall. Bell's going to make a pass on Cody Ware for the lead, perhaps. Couldn't quite clear him into turn 3. The car is extremely slow, though. Like, the game has knocked so much speed out of the race car that we can't even pass Cody Ware. I don't know how Ware got in the lead. Dark Crypto, welcome to the stream, and yes, I am. But somehow or another, Bell has just taken the lead away from Cody Ware. I mean, look at this, though. We can't hold on to the lead because the car is way too slow. Ware going down the track to try and side draft Bell. They're still door-to-door. I mean, this is a great battle for now, but once, like, the Hendrick guys and all the faster cars catch up, they're going to blow right around these two. Pretty good exit off turn 2 again. Bell going to finally clear Cody Ware. Into turn 3. I don't know how this happened, but Christopher Bell is in the lead at lap 62 when the Southern 500, his first lap led of the day. Everybody's pretty much on the same pit strategy. Some of the faster cars have caught Cody Ware. Had 3 cautions in the race so far. And I'm sure we're not done with them yet. Bell is down on speed. The game has broken in the sense that Bell is down on speed now, but he's trying to make up for it with track position as he leads this race. And everybody's on the same pit cycle. And a lot of the field is a lap behind. Alex Bowman is in 10th place right now. He's the next car in line behind the 20 of Christopher Bell. Bell handles really well, even with the damage. The speed, when he hits his marks, isn't that bad. If he's perfect, which it's tough to be perfect lap after lap after lap at Darlington, only the greats can really make that work to a certain extent. But he's not too slow. He's got to be very patient, though. He's got the lead. He was very patient at the start of the day, and he got a little too aggressive for 3 laps. That's all it took, and then he ended up wrecking. Been trying to make a pass on Stenhouse again. He'd like to keep the 48 car of Bowman behind him. He knows he's faster. So some speed is wrecked out of the car from Bell, being involved in the first accident. We've had 3 cautions. We're kind of breeding each other. Stenhouse back to the outside of Christopher Bell's. Bell holds the bottom of the racetrack for now. Into turns 1 and 2, Bell going to look to pull away. A lot of clean air around him again. He's got a massive run down the backstretch. He's about a half a second ahead of Bowman into turn 3. Still a long way to go. 300 laps left this time by, but looked like we were out of it. We were about to restart it. Now we're back in it. And leading, of all things. Here at Darlington, Bell trying to get his 6th win of the season. Heavy into the braking zone that time into turns 3 and 4. Got a little loose, mashing it back to the gas. Got to be careful with that. Even though he's got clean air. Almost costed him that time. Again, no stability help. We usually do it for all the 750 horsepower tracks. But kind of like taking the training wheels off the bicycle, that is kind of what we did today. But instead of doing it slowly, we ripped it like a Band-Aid. Ross Chastain's the last car in the lead lap in 9th place. And even he's not that much further ahead of Bell. And somehow, again, the Rick Ware car, Cody Ware's in 2nd. If there's more backmarker cars on the lead lap and that's it, Bell just needs to stay out of trouble for 298 more laps, and he's going to be in a good position to win the race. But that's easier said than done. At Darlington especially, and probably the most difficult NASCAR video game I've played as far as trying to keep the handle in your car with no assists. I mean, the car just kind of slides. You don't really get great feel through the controller of when it's going to get loose until it gets loose, which is amazing that we made that one save very early in the race. Thanks for everybody tuning in. 20 people watch right now. Only 10 likes. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new for more daily NASCAR content. Full race live streams with realistic commentary for real races on the race weekend for NASCAR and any of the top 3 series, as well as video game live streams, all to hopefully one day get me into the commentating booth down the road for real NASCAR races. Appreciate the support as always. On the climb, just hit 1,000 subs a little over a month ago, and we are still growing, so greatly appreciate it. And you guys definitely help me out a ton. So again, in turn 3 specifically, Bell was topping out about 177, 178 earlier. We haven't seen him get above 176 at the very max, even on the beginning of this tire stint on the restart. If any faster cars close in behind Bell, he's going to have to be very patient, just kind of let him go. He's going to have to be patient in passing cars in front of him, too. Somehow he is in pretty good hands. Jeez, right when I said something. Fell into the back of Logano, got a little sideways off the exit of turn 2. It's just weird when you hit the back of a car and your car gets sideways, not them. Like, they stay stable, and actually, they kind of almost take it as a boost. You just launch ahead of you. Oh, Logano almost turned Ross Chastain. Trying to side draft that right rear corner panel. I thought he was just going to flat out turn him there for a second. Bell underneath Logano. Bell gets loose. Well, Bell loose. Just like that, he's going to have to make an unscheduled pit stop. Unscheduled stop for Christopher Bell. First blown tire of the race today. It'll be 4 tires and fuel. He was underneath the 22 of Logano. It snapped so quick, and he kind of pancaked it into the inside retaining wall down the backstretch. Right off the exit of turn 2. And luckily, he was able to get to pit road fairly quick after blowing the tire, and all that track position he had is lost for the meantime. But a lot of fresh tires to try and make it up. I think that was maybe the one strike he was able to get away. Well, I guess strike 2. That's strike 2, considering we wrecked already once on our own. So that's strike 2, and it's only lap 75, so we'll see. I think that was Cody Ware that just went by. Giant pack of cars running 2x2 up there. Be careful getting back to the gas. Can't mash the throttle when you're getting back to the gas in this game, so you got to ease it even out of the pits. Cars wanting to slide. Just trying to get up to speed. JC Plays, welcome to the stream. Fell back in 21st after cycling out of the pits. It was short-lived. I guess he led about maybe a little over a dozen laps. Denny Hamlin down low on the bottom. Bellinger trying to make a pass on the outside. The only reason he was really able to was because of fresh tires. Even brushed the wall off the exit of turn 2. It's the first time he has earned his Darlington stripe in turns 1 and 2 today. Actually kind of ricocheted off of it pretty well. All the way down on the apron, entering into turn 3 as he gets underneath Quinn Houff. These passes are bent for position. It's up to 19th. Hamlin was not for position. Houff was. Hard to tell if Bell's 1 or 2 laps down, though. I would imagine probably only 1 lap down, considering he was in the lead and pulling away from Cody Ware originally. Bell's going to have to stay on the same strategy as everybody else from here on out. I don't think when they go to pit the next time that I think he's going to have to just pit with them. He'll make up a decent amount of time right now, you'd have to imagine. Even on only about 17, 18 lap pressure tires, which is all it is. Yeah, again, you guys, like it. I don't care if you send a friend request on PlayStation, but in all reality, it really doesn't matter. Because I don't have the time to, just go out of my way and, play online with each and every one of you. I mean, we have way too many people. To be unfair. Kyle Larson at great speed down the front stretch. Seems like everybody's kind of hogging the bottom a little bit more. A lot of the slower cars have been... Oh my goodness. Well, got loose off turn 2 again. It almost seems to happen a lot easier when there's a car on the outside. I'm not sure why that's the case. You would think the car on the outside would be the one to get loose more than the car on the bottom. You would also think in dirty air you'd get tight, not loose. This is a gaggle of lap traffic. Turns 1 and 2. Bell on pressure tires, trying to make the most of it. I don't know if this is going to end well. Into turn 3, 3 wide. Slides the tires on entry. Trying to hold it in the middle. I don't think this is going to work. Timmy Hill had half his car, and Bell had all 4 tires below the apron trying to make all those passes. Now he's going to have to do it down in 1 and 2. Oh, he drifts up the track and the lift to keep it off into Benedetto and Blaney.
Got one right.
Really good run off the exit of turn 2.
You got two up top. 3 wide. You got two up top.
If it wasn't for the fresher tires, Bell would not have been able to do that. Now he's got plenty of clean air in front of him, and he's just like that up to 11th place. After a blown left front tire, Bell trying to make the comeback. And he is making very, very quick work in a long race. Hauling the mail off turn 2. Look at the speed. Into turn 3 as he carries the 176. Even 12 laps into the run. Again, at Darlington with the tire wear at this track, that is saying something. A lot of the backmarker cars are like the only ones on the lead lap. Well, burps the throttle through turn 2, the roughest area of the racetrack. When the car's going to be at its most unstable. The speed for Bell off turn 2. He didn't blip the throttle at all.
Got one right. Got one right.
Sends it into turn 3 late in the braking zone to clear McLeod with ease. Cody Ware back to 2nd, so he has lost the lead. Going to be interesting to see who the leader is. Martin Truex Jr. Well, so much for hoping that it was only backmarker cars up there. Martin Truex Jr. now leads the Southern 500 at a track that he has ran very, very well at over the last couple years in the Cup Series. It's like he just got around Ware not that long ago because he's only about 2 seconds ahead of Cody Ware. And Bell and Truex are teammates. Big run for Bell off the exit of turn 2. Carries the run down into turn 3. Kind of jammed the brakes there a little bit to keep it off the back of the 51 of Cody Ware. Bell to the inside. He got loose and overcorrected. This is just insane. Another caution. It was so small, and I don't even know if you guys could actually see exactly what happened there. Because of how quick it happened. The car, again, there's no real feel. And your reaction time has to be quick because there's no feedback into the controller. And I can barely see the car start to twist. So I thought it was going to get really loose. We had that issue when we were underneath another car to the outside where it would get loose. And it just snapped right back to the right as soon as I tried to correct it. I mean, immediately just snapped back to the right. That was a pretty violent crash, honestly. I'm honestly losing hope with this race. They may pit again. Jamming on the brakes here on the restart.
Okay, we have to pit next time, Bob.
No, we are not pitting next time, Bob. We just pit. They may pit again. I'm waiting for it this time. Made it through the lap. No, they're not pitting. Are they? I think only one car pit there. I'll wait another lap. They may pit the next time through.
Pit this lap. Pit.
They definitely stacked up quite a bit, though. I'm not gonna lie. If we wreck again, I think I'm just gonna end the stream. I should have put stability help on. The car just.
Clear.
I mean, it even kind of jumped loose that time into 3. It wasn't intending on entering that low. Fell at the back of the pack again.
Right, you have 2 up top. Bring it to this lap, 2 on the outside. You're 3. Clear all around.
Oof, jeez.
Car right. Clear all around.
This car's even slower than what it was before for obvious reasons. Yeah, I saw Eric Jones had a new sponsor. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Oh, you gotta be joking, I swear. That's it. I'm done. I can't do it. Well, that's what I get, I guess. No, you know what? I'm hard on myself too much. I did not deserve this. I know I'm better than this. I know I am. Like, I get this is a new game from a new developer. So, you know, everything, and I knew coming into this, everything that you kind of learned from other NASCAR games, you had to take with kind of a grain of salt. You can apply a little bit. I'd say you could probably apply most things, but some things are going to be new that you're going to have to try to pick up on the fly. We have done, as of me, I recorded the 7th career mode episode this morning. Or, not this morning, but when I got home from work this afternoon. Because I had half day. So, 7 there. This was our 25th custom schedule race. So you do the math. We've ran 33 races. 33 races. And I am still struggling. On the 750 track specifically. The 750 ovals. To be able to just run a race. Like, if there were no other cars on the racetrack. And I mean this. If there was no other cars on the racetrack, and you told me to go out today and run 367 laps at Darlington, with the game the way it is, even by myself, with no other cars on the racetrack, as optimistic as I am and knowing my abilities because it is this game, I guarantee at least a couple times I'm going to get back into the gas a little too hard. It's not that I'm getting back in the gas too soon. It's that I'm getting to 100% throttle too soon. You can't go 100% throttle until you get to like the flat down the straightaway. Because if you get to it when you're still in just a little bit of banking, the car wants to snap sideways on you on the 750 ovals. Now, I've honestly never played a NASCAR game where it's that hard with no assists on to do that. Like, yeah, you have to feather it as the tires wear in some games, but it's not even when the tires wear. We just pitted. We have like 3-lap-old tires. It just does that 100% of the time. But as your tires wear, it gets even worse. So it's already bad from the drop of the green flag, no matter what setup you have. And you can't really do much with the setup anyway because there's no custom setup. So I'm sure if I could go in with like a custom setup, it might not be as bad if I get like the gear ratios around. But I can't touch it. And even when you make a pit stop, you can't change the gear ratio. So like it's gonna be set to whatever it is that you're just gonna have to deal with it. You're just gonna have to try to deal with it. It's just so hard, and that's why I chose to run with assist on the 750 tracks. I did it for the road courses anyway. I've been doing it since NASCAR Heat. Well, really NASCAR Heat 4 as far as the new games go. I did it for Heat 4, did it for Heat 5 because the road courses, it was kind of the same thing, somewhat similar. And then with this, it's just man, it's bad. No steering assist is crazy. Car pulls hard to the right. Then you touch someone, you will spin out on media. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard enough on assists. Yeah, no assist. I've tried it. I mean, that's why we struggled at the very beginning of the year. And then we turned the assists on. We were starting to get good, consistent finishes. And I felt like we had ran with minimal assists on for a couple weeks now that I feel like I was like, okay, maybe I could take it off now. For the 750 tracks, I don't run assists for 550 tracks for super speedways, which is still tough. I mean, still the same concept where, like, only you can, mash the gas there. You can run full throttle because it's mainly full throttle racing and most of the mile and a halves anyway. So, until you get, like, really late in the tire stint. So, I mean, it's just so hard. So hard. Our next race of the custom schedule season's at Richmond. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's scheduled for Friday. And we're going to go back to throwing assists on again. I tried it. I wanted to try it before the playoffs started. Because I knew we were in the playoffs. And we have a lot of 750 tracks in the playoffs. Bristol, Martinsville, Richmond's the regular season finale. Even, road courses, Road America, Charlotte Roval, New Hampshire, Nashville. Yeah, there's a lot of 750. I think that's 6. Yeah, 6 750 tracks in the 10-race playoff. And that's not even counting Richmond, which is a 750 track as a regular season finale, and then this one. So, of the last 12 races of the season, we have 8 of them on 750 tracks. Oval/road courses. I got to turn the assist back on low again, at least. I mean, it's because it's still hard, it's still challenging. I just don't like it because I feel like the car kind of drives itself too much, and that's why I don't like it. That and it kind of pushes like really, really tight. Like at Dover, I was running somewhat of a realistic line, but I just feel bad for you guys that I wreck a lot on this game. And again, for those of you that have been watching me, whether it's been NASCAR Chase for the Cup, 2005, NASCAR Thunder 2004, NASCAR Heat 4, NASCAR Heat 5, you guys could see that I could do a full race, not make any mistakes, like hardly ever. And then in this game, I make so many mistakes. 94 laps, we wrecked 3 times. We wrecked 5, but 2 it blew a tire for me on the restart, which wasn't my fault. I mean, I was running a straight line. The AI took over, and as soon as the AI stopped taking over and you took control, and your right front tire blew. So, it happened twice. And then we wrecked 3 times on our own, though, in 94 laps. It's just so hard. One of which I did get tight. It was late in the run. I overdrove the corner. One of them was the very first wreck I had tonight was my fault. I was just a little too tight. But then after that happened, we had damage. The damage upsets the handling of the car. Obviously, the handling's already bad in this game as it is on the 750 ovals. And when you have the damage added onto it, it was just a lose-lose situation from there. I mean, we went like, again, just to show like my personal strength, even in this game, that is so tough. On a 750 oval at Darlington of all tracks, we went, like 36, 38 laps before we hit the wall tonight? Like, we went quite a ways before we hit the wall the first time in turns 3 and 4. And then I think we hit it again, like, the next lap. And then, like, 2 laps later, we wrecked. It was just starting to get tight at that point that I couldn't really turn the car too much on entry. But it was still, like, snappy loose if you wanted to get back to the gas on exit. So it was really hard to, like, make up time. I was almost starting to lose time to even cars that were, like, 20th on back just because I was having to give up so much to get the car to turn on entry, and then I couldn't get back in the gas as soon as I wanted, even with the slower speed off exit because of the game. Let's go back to older NASCAR games. Yeah. Well, we do have to finish. We do have to simulate the rest of this race before we do anything else tonight. So, that was my spiel there. I have seen a lot of other NASCAR YouTubers that probably have, right around the skills I have, whether they're just behind me or just ahead of me, skill level as far as like NASCAR console gaming goes. Um, and they struggle the same way. So it's not like it's just me, and that's what I keep trying to tell myself. Like I'm not this bad. Like I tell myself I'm not this bad, and then because I see Radman does the same thing. Like Radman's been like the 10 or whatever career mode races, 11 that he's ran so far. I think he's wrecked like 3 or 4 times in every one. He doesn't run a full race. He runs like 25% races. And I'm running the full race, and I'm still wrecking just as much as him, about 3, 4 times a race, but I'm doing it over like 300 laps instead of like 50 or whatever, 75 laps. So I'm being as patient as I can. I don't. You literally have to just be patient the whole race. Like even when it's time to go, you just got to be patient. I think the only race I could think of that like we were able to send it, and I felt very comfortable, like I wasn't going to spin out if I tried to push hard, was at the end of the Watkins Glen race the other night. And look at that. That was like some of the best racing. That battle for 10th between us and Reddick was like the best racing we've seen with this game on the channel. It was for 10th place in the last like 4 to 6 laps. And even the battle we had with Kurt Busch early in the race. So Watkins Glen on this game is a really good track. Road courses are pretty good in general, but Watkins Glen, like, and it might be because it's been on the schedule for a while, so maybe they had a little bit, easier time with the AI there. I don't know, but most of them don't do 100% racing. You talk about like this is the only channel with 100%. Yeah, I don't even know anybody else that does that. But yeah, Watkins Glen is really good. But anyway, I do try to praise the game as much as I can when there is shiny moments. But these dark moments obviously outshine it. But hopefully we won't have these issues again because I'm just gonna run assists. I'll test no assists. When patches come out on my own time. But as far as like the stream itself goes, I'm not running no assists again until I find off of streaming, when I'm on my own trying to practice before the race if I can run with no assists or not and not wreck. I'll know, but Charlotte's the only 550. Well, yeah, but I had assists. That's the only 550 track I had assists on because it was kind of like the 750 tracks off of turn 4, and I don't know why that was the case. It might have been because that's the same track as the Roval, and it might have read like a road course, like he had 750 horsepower, even though like the speeds were down. Maybe it kind of acted like that. It's my only justification for why Charlotte's as loose as it is. No matter how tight the setup is, it just wants to snap when you get back to the gas. And you're running full throttle the whole time. So if you're running full throttle and don't like blip it off 4, which you don't have to early in the run, especially, it still wants to just take off on you. But okay, that's enough talk about this. We need to finish this up. Hopefully we don't get too randomized of a finishing result for this one. But Christopher Bell going to be scored with a last place finish. That might knock me outside of the top 10 in the regular season standings. Bell was 9th coming into the race today, and I just think we were 7th only, what was I, like 10 or 12 points back of 4th place. Kevin Harvick for 4th in the regular season standings after Watkins Glen. After Watkins Glen, we were only 12 points back from 4th after we had that 10th place finish. Talladega, We finished 39th. Got involved in 3 accidents. And then tonight, got involved in 3 accidents. DNF last.
On the road to becoming the NASCAR Cup Series champion. Will it be the regular season champ, or will it be another driver to get the momentum over the next few races?
Skip through this intro right here. So we're just going to ride around at the back right now. I'm not looking at passing anybody. And look at the start. Look how great the AI is. Mellowed itself out pretty quick, but there was a little bit of a... I'm going to back off and just run like 7 clean laps, though. Just to show you guys when I'm by myself without the AI that I can really rip around this place. I'm going to back off a little bit more so I don't catch them. Should be good enough. Even with no assist in this game. And this is why I felt like I could have done it in practice. Like, we're going to have to do, like, practice races on the side. I know I hit the wall there. I wasn't at full speed yet. Alright. For 6 laps, I'm just going to go for it. Started 6 seconds behind the back of the pack. I will have the points up for when we run Richmond in a couple nights. Means it'll be the regular season finale. That's if the points will be on the line, though. We could get another different winner tonight, and that would make it 16 different winners. We have more than 16 winners. Yeah, my last lap was a 29.517. That was, if I'm not mistaken, faster than what Kyle Busch qualified on the pole. Which, again, we could have just qualified out in front. I don't think any of that would have happened. We would have had clean air. But instead, it didn't even register my Yeah, that was definitely fast. 29.393. So that was definitely faster than Busch. I know it was that lap before was close. Really closing in on the pack back there. I just ran a 29.0 at Darlington with no assists. 29.060. Like, I am just ripping in clean air, but you get in traffic in this game, and whether it's the AI not giving you enough room or the car just starts to not handle right at all. Like, I can see it getting tight in dirty air. That makes sense, you know, getting tight. It's like, it almost feels like you have like a force just kind of pushing the left side of your race car on ovals. But to get loose in it just doesn't make any sense. .038 that last lap. He's a little more brakes in turn 3. Overdrove the corner a little bit. Still 29.2. I knew it wasn't going to be another 29.0. Well, we'll have to finish this race in last. I guess technically not finish this race in last. Let me make sure I take a picture of the finishing results for points paying purposes. And Kyle Busch is going to win again. Third win of the season for Kyle Busch, his 2nd in a row. He just won at Talladega last night. So back-to-back wins and now a Southern 500 going to Kyle Busch. Ryan Blaney finishes second, Kurt Busch third, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. fourth, Justin Haley rounds out the top 5. Cody Ware 6th, Anthony Alfredo 7th, Josh Bilicki 8th, Mark Truex Jr. 9th, Ryan Preece rounds out the top 10. So Kyle Larson, who finished 11th, is still the 16th and final driver on points. So again, he is 16th on points. And I would have to double check, but I'm pretty sure he is locked in. That nobody can bump him out on points. All he's hoping for is we don't get another winner that isn't him. Another new winner that isn't him at Richmond in a couple of nights. Beauty and the bestiality, oh my goodness. The game did not crash, no, but the physics did. That makes sense. This stream is not over, though. Don't go anywhere. Oh, no. Oh, no. I've been waiting to show you guys a little bit of a surprise. I haven't even played this yet. But I think I might test it out right now. Just to give you guys some sort of racing action here tonight on the channel. So we'll... How long have we been live? We've only been live for just over an hour. We obviously didn't get halfway through the race. We'll reach lap 94, so we'll probably stay live for about another hour. But hold on. You're going to see a black screen. I'm going to leave my seat here for a little bit. I did not have a heart attack. I don't know what happened. You hear me grunting or something or throwing? I'm still trying to open the package. I didn't think it was going to be as hard as it was to open, so it's probably going to be another 60 seconds or so following this. But this is the first I've even opened it. I've kept it like sealed away since it came in the mail like 3 weeks ago. Make sure the disc isn't scratched. That would be a bummer if it was, but it looks pretty good, honestly. For as old as it is used. I had to get it off eBay. Oh man, I shouldn't have started it yet. I might miss the intro. I hope I don't miss it. I might have to restart it. I don't want to see anything yet. Oh, I have to restart it anyway. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart it. Oh. Hang on. You can see part of it. I gotta expand the screen yet. I hid it from you guys. I'm hiding it currently. Gonna have to eliminate the camera for a second too. You guys got any guesses for the very little glimpse that you saw? Oh, you guys might be able to hear it. Oh no, hang on. You guys might have been able to hear it. I'm not entirely sure. I muted it as fast as I could. I don't even think I muted it. Oh, I did. Are you guys hearing anything, or am I just like the only thing you guys hear? Hi, it's me. I'm back again. Okay. The element of surprise has to be getting for you guys. Keegan is a magician. NASCAR 07. It is not NASCAR 07. Not yet. That'll be down the road. All right, I'm gonna have to restart this. Oh yeah. Okay, hopefully I don't miss the cue this time. I want to see you guys try to guess in the comments section. I have not seen this trailer in a long time. I'm pumped. This is my first look at it since I was. Oh man, I had to have been less than 10 years old last time I played this game. Turn it up a little bit for you guys. Let's go. Clueless. A lot of you guys might not have played this game before, especially if you're younger. NASCAR Unleashed. It is not NASCAR Unleashed. This game right here. "2002 World of Outlaws Sprint Cars." Only the greatest dirt racing game of all time. I mean, come on. Hands down. Hands down. The greatest dirt racing game of all time. It was the only sprint car game that Ratbag came out with. The developers of this game. As far as I know. Hey, Jimmy Johnson, welcome to the stream. Yes, we are. I am going to have to mute it for a quick second in case there's any music. I don't know if there's any music that's going to play in the background. I wanted that intro to play through, at least somewhat quietly. Hopefully it wasn't blowing your guys' ears out. This is really dark. I'm just going to run in arcade mode tonight. But I plan on doing a career mode, though, when yellow flag's on. Yellow flag's on a career. Tear-off's on. A multiplayer. Strong damage. Let's try realistic at first, but I'm going to have to get used to this game before I start to do a career mode playthrough of it. So I don't look like a complete idiot. I've not played this in a long time. Controller. Okay, so accelerator is X. Brake is square. Okay. Gonna have to get used to that. Gonna have to get used to that. Did you see Donnie Schatz in the game? Yes, he is. Yeah, young Don. This is young Donnie Schatz. Again, this is for 2002. There's a lot of guys that you guys, if you pay somewhat attention to World of Outlaws now, that they were really young at this time. I mean, they were probably in their 20s at this time. I think there's some like NASCAR guys in here that ended up going NASCAR racing that started off. I think. I have to see which ones exactly. An analog stick. So glance left. So there's no like look back camera. You get there is, but you have to use L2 and okay, so left and right is L2, R2. Tear off is R1. Okay, so tear off's R1. Gas, brakes, got that. Tony Stewart. No, Stewart was in NASCAR in 2002. He was Cup champ in 2002. No, 2002. I don't know who would have. They were guys that probably didn't make it to the Cup Series. I will run through who all the drivers are in this game before I start playing because I don't even really remember. I remember a lot of like the guys now, like Joey Saldana, Jack Haudenschild. They're probably in here. Steve Kinzer, Donnie Schatz, Sammy Swindell. If I'm not mistaken, if I remember right, Dale Blaney is in this game. That is Ryan Blaney's uncle. I don't think Dave's in here because he was in NASCAR at the time. Oh, I didn't realize I could hit X that whole time. I was waiting for it to load. It was done loading. Let's go to arcade. I don't know what all tracks they have. I don't know if I have to unlock any of them. I have no clue. It has been a long time since I played this game. You can do a championship mode? I want to see what this is. Championship. I think. Well, let me jump to medium for now for the assists, just till I get used to it. Tyler Walker, yes, he was in NASCAR very briefly. I guess it like shows their names and stuff. They have a little like clip. So he was a NASCAR guy very briefly. I think Black Flags Matter did a NASCAR bus video on Tyler Walker, if I'm not mistaken. Johnny Herrera, I forgot about him. Some of these names are ringing a bell.
Hi, I'm Johnny Herrera, age 34 from Greeley, Arizona.
These are a little cringy, but it is 2002. Andy Hillenberg. Once I've seen these names, I've like actually 30-something. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. Let me know if you guys need me to turn the game audio up or down. Okay, Mark Kinzer. That's Steve Kinzer's brother, if I'm not mistaken. There's Steve. Good old Quaker State.
Bloomington, Indiana.
Only the greatest of all time. Danny Lazowski.
Hi, I'm Danny.
Just gonna fly through these pretty quick here. Joey Saldana. Stevie Smith. I forgot about Stevie Smith. Yeah, there he is. So that guy. It's kind of dark for you guys right now, but that guy right there, Dale Blaney, is the reason why this guy is my favorite NASCAR driver currently in the Cup Series today. That is the reason. Turn the game audio up a bit. Okay. Will do. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty cool. So Dale Blaney, he raced locally a lot for me growing up as a kid. 2002, I would have only been 3 years old, so not so much like that time. Obviously, he was touring with the World of Outlaws at that time, but not too long after that, into the late 2000s, I would go to the sprint car races a lot when I was younger. In the summertime, when there was no school, I would go with my grandparents. I'd go with my parents. I was going all the time. So, and Dale Blaney was always my favorite. Ryan Blaney, obviously in NASCAR now, that is Dale's nephew. Dale was a brother of Dave. I think he is the younger brother. I think Dave is older, if I'm not mistaken. I think Dave's a few years older. So Dave is the older brother. Dale's the younger. Anyway, he was my favorite growing up as a kid. I watched this guy race all the time. I'd go to his hauler when we got pit passes like every time. And I'd always want to get a T-shirt or a sweatshirt or something from Dale Blaney. I remember I might have a picture somewhere. I don't think I have it up here right now. But one of these times when I'm doing this playthrough, I got a picture that I'm like right next to his car, and I remember I was scraping mud with like a mud scraper off of his car at the end of one of the features one night, and can't remember if he won, lost, whatever, but I remember doing that. And I put like the mud in like just a Ziploc bag when I got home, and I had that mud for at least a couple of years. I doubt I have it anymore, but I was like, oh, this is like, and to me that was awesome because like I never went to NASCAR races until I was 15, so I was like the closest thing I could get, and I loved doing it. So definitely got to get back to the local dirt track sometime. I wanted to go this year. I didn't make it out, so next year I'll probably do some like race highlights from the grandstands from one of my local dirt track shows next year. I went to a lot of races in the summertime. A lot of the races I'm going to next year are in the spring and the fall, so I'll have those summer months maybe a little bit more open. Get some Dale Blaney merch. I have some Dale Blaney merch, but I don't think any of it fits me anymore. I might have a couple. Craig Delansky, Brad Furr, Gorbeck, Randy Hannigan. I don't know who some of these guys are. Greg Hodnett, I know who he is. Paul McMahon, okay. Jason Myers, okay. I didn't know Jason Myers was that old. Who's around here? Darren Pittman. There's Donnie Schatz. Tim Schaefer. Tim Schaefer also raced locally. Him and Dale Blaney were probably the two of the better drivers that raced locally in Northwest Ohio. I guess Tim was with the Outlaws at this time. Yeah, some of these guys I don't know. I don't know how to unlock those guys. I'd like to do a season with Dale Blaney. I'd like to do a career mode and a season with Dale Blaney whenever I can get him unlocked. Medium. Okay, so let's just pick a driver here. I'll probably just pick Steve Kinzer because he's the GOAT. Oh, man, you're close to dirt track recently? Yeah, that's a bummer. We'll go with Stevie. I don't know why I'm on championship mode. We don't get to look at the tracks. Hang on. Let me back out of this. Let's go single race. Single race. It's just generic music in the background, so I think I should be fine. So we got Knoxville, of course. Man, they got cards for this. You got the Las Vegas Bull Ring. You got Lernerville. Lowe's Motor Speedway. This is the Charlotte dirt track that's right outside Charlotte Motor Speedway. At the time, Lowe's sponsored Lowe's Motor Speedway, so I guess it sponsored the dirt track too at this time. Silver Dollar. These are all real tracks. Not all of them. This one is an action track. Wait a minute. Speedway, Motor Speedway, Speedway, Motor Speedway, Raceway. Maybe that's the name of the Terre Haute. I think that's a real track. Sounds familiar.
Terre Haute Action Track in Terre Haute, Indiana.
Yeah, Terre Haute, India. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there might be some makeshift tracks on this game. I can't really remember. I think those ones you have to unlock. Kind of like the old EA games, how they had fantasy tracks. Williams Grove. Yeah, like this one. Canyon Run. Yeah, so these are the tracks you have to unlock. There's a racetrack with a bridge. Icy Eldora Fun Park. What is this? Slider916, welcome to the stream. Used to play this game PC religiously. Loved Rat Bag games. Yeah, this was. I don't know how to unlock this, but we need to find a way to unlock Icy Eldora Fun Park. Houston's Bloomington. Dirt Bristol. The original. I didn't even think this was on this game. Look at this. The original Dirt Bristol. Oh, we definitely got to do a stream of this. The original Dirt Bristol, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty cool. Eldora, I-55, and then back to Knox. We'll go to Eldora first. Why not? We'll go full race for now. Yeah, let's just retire before we start. I don't know why that's an option. Let's race. Practice. We need some practice. I haven't played this game in a very long time. Whoa! How do I change the camera angles? Hang on. We gotta stop here. I gotta stop. I didn't see what the okay, triangle. This is Eldora before what we know of today. Oh my goodness. I was just doing a thing on Dirt Bristol earlier, and I gotta remember that I can't be doing that. I need to take it kind of slow here until I get used to it. Screw it. Let's let it rip. Yeah. I'm actually getting the hang of this pretty quick. I am going back and forth quite a bit on the analog stick, but it might be scrubbing a little bit of speed right now, but I mean, even just to run by yourself is pretty fun. Even this game's got better physics than NASCAR 21. Oh, I almost looped it around there. That was... just keep your foot in it. Oh. I can feel when it, like, really gets sideways. But there's feedback in the controller, too, so that definitely helps. I'll put the vibration on strong. Fastest lap. Do, replay. Not sure how that works exactly. Oglethorpe Raceway Park closed. Never went to a race there. Man, yeah, definitely got to support your local short tracks. I got to enter my name. That's okay. We'll wait to do that. Qualifying. What difficulty I have it on? Medium? There was like medium and then like the hardest and then like easy. And I put it on medium for the first race because I didn't know how it was going to go. For the career mode, I'll do it on the hardest difficulty, but... Ugh. All right. Eldora just like... It's crazy how different it looks compared to now. Like how many more seats there are now. I'm trying to ride the cushion. I think multiple grooves work in this game pretty well, if I'm not mistaken. Again, a game from like 2002 has multi-groove racing. Oh, Oh man, I think I got the first lap in before I messed up. I think the bottom's probably going to be the best way. My car handles better on the bottom. The high side's a little difficult. Yeah, that second lap was pretty slow. I don't know where I qualified. Open 70 years. Man, they had a good run then. Qualified 8th. Seems good. Set a new track record. I think that just does that for every race you go to, so it'll probably be a new track record every time I go to a track for the first time. Oh, I was going to say, wait, I was last on the screen. Was there only 8 of us? That's not bad. I mean, it's not on the hardest difficulty, but for not playing this game in a while. I'm just trying to test some stuff out. Heat race number 2. Now we get to try this with other cars on the track. I'll do my best. Eldora, then Bristol, then Charlotte. I'll try Dirt Bristol next. Oh, God, gotta get ready here. Yeah, let her rip. Oh, my God. Oh, they're in the wall. I can't see. I know you gotta save your tear-offs in this game. I don't know who makes it to the feature. We have 5 tear-offs left. Bottom feeder. They're all on the outside. I probably want to get up there. Oh, they made contact up there. Oh! I killed my speed. I can't remember. I think I got realistic damage on, so I don't want to hit anything. Oh. I don't know what the transfer spot is. Probably 4th. I don't even know what spot I'm in right now. I can't look. I'm in 5th. I gotta try the outside. It's not as stable for me though. That's the problem. Keep putting it into the wall. Why is this race so short? 6 laps? I thought heat races were like 8 to 10. When I hit my marks on the outside, it's definitely fast. It's just really, really difficult. I think I got to run the B main. Oh, I spammed through it. This game's better than NASCAR 21. Joshua's jumping on it in a hurry. Yes, it is. Oh, I thought I spammed through it. Guess I didn't. I think we're in the B main. Maybe we advance. I don't know. Oh, we got the dash for cash. That's right. I don't know how we qualified for the dash. I thought it was only like the top 2 from each heat race made it, but I guess we're in it. Yeah, there are cautions in this game. I thought it was weird. Everybody was just like slamming into the wall in the first turn. I think there was like 2 or 3 guys. It's crazy how muddy the front of your car gets at the start of the race, though. If I'm not mistaken, this sets the starting lineup for the feature. Oh, my. I'm just going to bounce off the wall like they do then on the start. Slide job. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. He pinballed off of me. I got him back, though. Probably going to try it again. Oh, he's trying. He's trying. Oh, right in the cushion. At that Larson line. Oh. Golly, it's so hard to see. I just get too loose on the top. I think you can make custom custom setups. I'll have to like do that on my own time. I'm just kind of using default right now. Somebody just got in the wall. Catching this guy. Be a little too late though. I feel like I'm good on the long run. I feel like I'm better on the long run. How'd you feel if you beat Dale Blaney? I don't even know what number he was in 2002. That wasn't old enough. Oh, man. Not entering my name after every... 9th, or 10th. Can't read. 10th place. Blaney was 12th. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're starting 10th for the feature then. I think it might factor your qualifying time in because we were 8th in qualifying out of 24. Well, wait, hey, I made it to the feature through the heat race too. On my, I think we probably had the final transfer spot for the heat race. I can't remember though. I think qualifying factors into it. I might be wrong because we qualified well. Oh Jesus! Yeah, 20 laps. Everybody's gonna go up the track. Just let him. No, I'm sorry. Okay, now we gotta go to the outside. We gotta go to the outside. It's hard to run in the same line as somebody though. Okay. I don't think I'm fast enough to be up here consistently. Well, everybody kind of ran into the wall in the first lap. I was anticipating it this time. I'm scared to go to the top. Oh, that's why. It got really loose. Oh, no, save it. I almost turned him into the wall. Am I in 4th? Oh, it's lap 4. I'm in 5th. Oh, maybe. I just can't. I'm not skilled enough at the game yet to be able to run the outs. Oh, my God. Oh. Yeah, you can definitely barrel roll in this game. I'd like to not test that out right now. Yeah, too loose. Too loose. It's too loose to run the top. Got a bunch of tear-offs left. That's good. I can't believe we jumped like 5 spots on the start. Oof. I had to lift a little bit there. Oh, that was like perfect. Can't tell if this is a lapper up here or if this is a lead lap. I definitely cannot look at the chat during the race. I'm really sorry, but it is a handful. It has to be a lapper. Maybe we get a caution. We can nail the restart. Yeah, we're still in 6th. I can't couldn't remember. I was thinking there was a leaderboard in this game, but I might be wrong. Maybe it shows it on the career mode. I thought there was a live leaderboard. Might be one of these buttons. I might have to go back into the settings. And there's Blaney. Oh, it's the red number 2. Yeah, that's Blaney. Okay, I didn't know he was in the 2 car at this time still. That was like my favorite car of his. I gotta find that picture. Yeah, it's that same exact car. He was probably in that thing most of his career then. Easy to find on the racetrack. He was always just a bright red number 2. Well, the number itself is white, but the car was red. Again, just being able to jump in this, and I've gotten in the wall a couple times. I feel a lot more consistent even just the last like 5 laps compared to like the first 5. I mean, if you can race this game, you got skill level to be able to race NASCAR 21 Ignition. Oh, I said that, it bounced into the wall out of the finish. Better than Ignition for sure. Yeah, man, that was fun. That was fun. Blast from the past. And your fingers don't have to cramp for like that long because the races aren't that long. So. Yeah, happy early Thanksgiving for everybody. I might be able to turn the brightness up. It's pretty dark for you guys, probably. Let's see what I can do. It's pretty dark on my TV, too, though. Like, I don't think the lighting's that much better in the game. I will take 6th place, though. My first race in a long time. We made it to the feature and we finished 6th. Alright, let's go to Dirt Bristol. The original Dirt Bristol. Where is it at? There it is. Oh, you can change the race settings. I can't back out of it anymore. That's why the races were so short. We were on medium. I was going to say the feature is probably 30 to 40 laps. I don't know why it was 20. That's okay. It gives us a better. So when we get in the career mode, the races will be a little bit longer. That's probably why the heat race is only 6 laps instead of like 10. Oh my gosh. I'm thrown right into it. Dirt Bristol, baby. Oh, this is old Bristol, though. This isn't like progressive banking Bristol, so this is... Oh! This guy's stuck in the wall. Oh, yeah, we gotta use a lot more brakes here than what we had to at Eldora. Ah! I keep drifting into the wall. It's just practice. Oh, I wrecked. Come on. This is a lot harder than Eldora. Doggone it. Maybe I can run the top. I don't know. Use too much brakes, it almost spins out. I suck right now. This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. This is definitely one I have to practice. Brings me back to when I was 14, but didn't have this game. Oh jeez. On to qualifying. I'll have to mess with the lighting before the career mode some other time. I can't really do it on the fly. We get 3 laps for qualifying. Oh yeah, the warm-up lap is the first lap. First lap doesn't count. Come on. Come on. Just need 1 clean lap. All right, that's a good one right there. No, I thought I was gonna get into the wall that time. That was clean. That was clean. Where did we qualify? Where were we? This game loads pretty quick too. Really quick. 11th. That's a bummer. I felt like I did good. That was worse than Eldora. I kind of had to like really throw it in there deep. If I could hold like a straight line and actually like start at the top, probably the way to go. But I don't trust my skills right now to be able to do that. Tyler Walker's a beast in this. What is he qualifies on the pole everywhere? Steve Kinzer probably would if I wasn't Steve Kinzer. I would have been Blaney, but I don't have him unlocked yet. Maybe I have to like start winning races to unlock stuff. Forgot it just kind of throws you into it. I'm not ready. They gotta go to the wall. Oh, that was embarrassing. I got back at the gas way too soon. Oh, the wrecking. Hang on, this ain't over yet. They made contact down there. Oh my goodness, they slide up in front of me. No, they're kind of running a similar line to what I would. Oh. Come on, Keegan. Come on. Oh, I don't think I want to go 3 wide. I don't want to. I made it work. Oh. Spoke too soon. Oh, I almost looped it again. Remember when Tony Stewart Sprint Car Racing came out? He got a lot of praise from a lot of people. And I was like a skeptic, where I was like, no, it just does not feel right. Like all they do is run right into you. And this game, they legitimately race like they're an open wheel. Yeah, me spinning off the start was not good. We're putting it in the wall every half a lap too isn't the greatest for aerodynamic. That was rough. That's all right. Get the hang of it. I'll not spin out on lap 1 this time, and maybe I can. If I get a better start, maybe I'll have more rhythm. Tyler Walker. Tune. tune this baby out. It's kind of hard to read that. I can't remember how to. Oh jeez, I played sprint car games enough that I remembered how to like adjust the settings, you know, and knew what it would do. And honestly, for the life of me, after playing NASCAR games and adjusting stuff there for so long now, that I can't remember what any of this stuff does. You got stagger, you got right rear spacing, ride height, shock type, torsion bar, wing position, wing pitch. The quick change is the drive ratio, and then you got the weight jacking. So that's all the different setups that you can use, and you can load your setups too. So it'll save like every setup you have. So essentially, you can load your setup. You can have like 5 different setups for the same track, and just name it like Eldora, tight, or Eldora 1 or something like that, and you can literally have like 6 different setups for the same track without having to like put it on like a Google Docs page or something. You can like legitimately just like have the game keep it, which is pretty cool. I honestly can't. Staggers. I feel like, if I remember right, I think more stagger makes the car looser. I don't want that. I want it to stick to the track a little better. If I remember right. So we'll drop that 1.5 inches. I honestly, for the life of me, can't remember much of this, so I'll have to look into it. Weight jacking. No, we'll just mess with the. I think the stagger's the only thing I'm going to mess with right now, because I honestly, for the life of me, can't really remember a whole lot with this. I like how on the cover it says "Get your dirt on." Yeah, down and dirty. I like how it describes everything on the back of the case too. Features spectacular collisions, damage modeling, and real-world physics. Screaming 3D directional sound. Graphics based on award-winning Ratbag Difference engine. 24 official World of Outlaw drivers, 12 real tracks. Probably the only downside, if you can think of a downside with this game, is probably that there's only 12 tracks. Now, I know like later editions, that it wasn't Ratbag, but there was another series that had like 2 or 3 sprint car racing games in the 2000s. They didn't have any they had drivers from the World of Outlaw series, but it wasn't like a World of Outlaw license one, and they had a lot more tracks and different tracks too on top of it. But at least we're on the pole for the B main. That's good. I don't know where we have to finish to get in, but I am guessing we're gonna have to finish really good. So let's try to win this. I know we're faster than these guys. And I hope my adjustment's gonna help. It does feel like it's glued to the track a little bit better. Not using as much brake anymore. Oh, Jesus. There's like a little bump I keep cutting off because Eldora was able to kind of like cut off the center of the corner. That's where I was getting a lot of speed down the straightaway. Kind of taking a little bit of a shortcut. I can't do that here. It's a force of habit of me trying to do it. I was doing it at Dirt Bristol earlier on NASCAR 21 Ignition, which is obviously a lot different. But, so like in my head, I just want to do that like every track I go to, and I can't. I mean, you can to a certain extent at this track, but... Oh! That slows you down. So, I mean, you get glued to the wall. It's actually kind of good. It gives me more practice laps by myself. Gonna have to start at the back, though. That's the only problem. Gonna have to start at the back in the feature. I'd imagine the career mode's gonna be really challenging in this game. Especially if you have to start off slow. I don't know how many races are gonna be in a season. One more lap. Oh, man, this lap traffic. I weaved my way through it, though. Yeah. All right, bring on the feature. I feel ready now. That was clean. We won the B main. JVC1103, welcome to the stream. Yeah, NASCAR 21, we had our issues. I think that was the first Tony Stewart series on PS2. This one? No. This is 2002 World of Outlaw Sprint Car. Oh, you're talking about the mid-2000s? Yeah, the mid-2000s series. That was Tony Stewart's first sprint car racing game. No, this is World of Outlaw Sprint Cars 2002 from Ratbag. Yeah, this was a licensed World of Outlaw. This is the first one. They had another one like 10 years later, like 2010 or 2012, something like that. It was all right. I didn't think it was that bad. It's probably more arcadey than this. Like this was, I mean, this is obviously arcadey, but it does feel real for 2002. For a 2002 dirt racing game, this is about as real. When Bristol was 36 degrees, yeah. Yeah, this is a lot flatter. Oh boy, here we go. We just gotta survive the start. I'm just waiting for somebody to just flip, like in front of us or something. I don't want that to happen in this race. No! Killed it. I stacked Blaney up. Come on, Keegan. I just ran the B main like perfect. Oh, somebody got in the wall. Oh, they stacked up. Oh my gosh. I thought he was gonna flip. Let's just get through this. Oh yeah, ride that cushion. Oh, I almost overcorrected it. Oh, I drove it in too deep. We're alright. We're in the top 10. It was like 11th in qualifying, we're 9th in the features, so it definitely made the car a little faster. Even just like a tiny adjustment. We got 3 spots right in front of us we can get to. Finished 6th in the first one. I'd like to get a top 5 to better. Oh my god. Oh, he was on 2 wheels. He was on his right side tires. Yeah, I mean, they just keep taking each other out in front of us as long as we're far enough back to miss it. Which we have been so far. Oh, I overcorrected it. Oh, that killed me. That killed my time that lap. Oh, hey, easy there, buddy. Oh, you. Gotta get that momentum back. Trying to mimic the same line they are. I'm definitely faster than this next guy in front of me. Should have turned realistic damage on so they wouldn't have a chance to pass me back. They'd be out. Hey, buddy. I cleared you clean. If you can't cross me over cleanly, don't try crossing me over. This other guy's pulling away, though. Yeah. It skates so much down the straightaway, I feel like I'm going to hit the wall like every lap. I don't think I'm catching that guy. There's a big wreck. We almost saw a couple of them flip. The closest we've seen to a massive pileup in this game so far in the first two races tonight. Oh, he caught a lapper. Wreck him. I think he passed him. Yeah, he passed him. Trying to catch the white car. Whoever that is up there. Oh, I almost got in the wall. There's a lot more lap traffic. I'm gripping the controller so... Oh, he got wide. I don't know if he actually got in the wall. Oh, well, I got in the wall. Jesus. Just watching him mess up, and I messed up on my own. Definitely a lot more narrow than Eldora. I'll tell you that much. Down the straightaways, it just feels dangerous. He keeps catching lap traffic. We've got 3 laps to get him. Oh, yes, we're going to get him. We're going to get him. He's got 2 lap cars in front of him yet. Oh, he got through him, though. Oh, we got to get around these guys quick. Oh, they hit each other. We got to get around them quick. No. Oh, that was dangerous. I almost got into him. Okay, now we got around him. I think it was a little too late. Dang it. Dang it. One more lap. One more lap if he was caught behind those guys. We had 6th place, but I made the car faster than what it was in qualifying. So, you know, we did better. We did better. This game will definitely be on the channel. I want to do a career mode playthrough of this. This is the first I played this game in at least over 10 years. I was probably on easy mode when I was a kid, so I guarantee you I wasn't on the hardest difficulty. Oh. We need to get a gotta back up here. What other modes we got in this? It's on Hall of Fame. Records, got movies. Driver movies, track movies. Career tutorial. Winning animations. What winning animations do we have? Unavailable. We probably got to win first. I don't know. Historical movie. What's...
Pound for pound, sprint cars are the most lethal machines ever to scatter soil. Since the turn of the century, they have roamed the land. Their long hoods and teardrop tails descended from the world's first racing vehicle, the 1902 Panhard.
Could you imagine racing those things?
In 1903, the Indiana State Fairgrounds opened its dirt mile to
Oh my goodness.
8 years and 3 million bricks before the first.
Are they allowed to show that? There's no way that guy survived that wreck. No seatbelts. Look at this.
World War II era of the American Automobile Association, midgets specialized in quarter miles, sprints hit the halves, and champ cars covered the miles.
Different breed of humans, let me tell you.
Where the bravest living souls were regularly selected for the Indy 500. Those who held no AAA memberships were called outlaws. Far from the glamour, outlaws battled through the backwoods unfettered by rules.
Oh my God.
In several regions, stock roadsters and modifieds evolved into sprint cars. Severely chopped and channeled cars were called super modifieds. The very first Knoxville Nationals of 1961 was a super modified event. Supers differed from sprint cars by
Can you guys hear him?
the driver. Sprints carried
Turn the game audio up.
They were true widowmakers. 6 lives were lost during the 1966 USAC sprint car campaign alone.
That's insane. Do you hear that? 6 drivers died in 1960 season alone.
Kenny Bright with a 69 Nationals victory. Later forced
Is this actual footage from that year too?
Bright was killed in a tragedy that sparked mandatory cages on sprint cars. Ted Johnson realized this new breed of outlaws had gained acceptance, and in 1976, Ted held the Boot Hill Nationals in Shreveport, Louisiana. A year later, he leased Lincoln Speedway in Pennsylvania for 2 nights, and then in 1970...
Yeah, but it's like their seasons were probably like 20 races max.
The Pennzoil World of Outlaws became the busiest, richest, and furthest...
They weren't that fast. It was just like there was no safety at all.
The champion was predicted to be Rick Ferkel, known far and wide as the Ohio Traveler. But a pair of Indiana cousins stole the crown with a car belonging to Carl Kinzer, who had won the 74 Nationals with Dick Gaines. Carl's driver in 78 was burly Steve Kinzer, king of the first 3 outlaw seasons and eventual dominator of the series. The only man to interrupt 11 years of Kinzer titles was Sammy Swindell, champion in 1981 and 82. Some of the stars who chased Sammy and the Kinzers across the country were Shane Carson, Bobby Davis, and Brad Doty. Davis began as mechanic to Sammy Swindell, while Brad had chased his boyhood hero Opperman to Pennsylvania. Bobby became champion in 89 over Sammy.
I don't know how long this is.
For another 5 straight seasons, Steve and Carl Kinzer returned to the top spot. Carl introduced son Mark to the road and swept first and second in the 91 standings. Stevie Smith joined the tour in 1990 and was second to Steve Kinzer in 92. Dave Blaney began his outlaw career in 1988, and 7 years
You got a Dave Blaney mention in here.
Vacant throne by edging fellow Ohio native Jack Hodenshield. Steve Kinzer then took time out.
Yeah, now it's like 70 to 80 races a season. They're racing like 3 times a week.
As Mark and Carl competed against Steve and his crew chief Scott Gherkin. Their first season as rivals culminated in Mark's first championship. When Mark also tested NASCAR waters, Steve surrendered the 97 crown to 20-year thorn Sammy Swindell, only to regain it in 98. Mark and Carl held off Danny Lasowski to be the 99 champions. Steve won back the crown in 2000. It's doubtful that the great IMCA champion Bobby Grimm, barnstorming between the county fairs in the 50s, could have foreseen the 6-figure paydays, luxury motor coaches, or skybox suites that are so much a part of sprint car racing today. And yet it was pioneers such as Grimm and Jan Opperman who helped pour the foundation for the greatest show on dirt, the Pennzoil World of Outlaws.
So they were sponsored by Pennzoil at this time, as you can see. Well, that was interesting. Yeah, they got track movies, driver movies. Not going to go through everything here. I'm just kind of like testing the waters here, but that's pretty cool. Records, it's probably our track records. Track records, season, okay, career. So this is where we check out all the career stuff. How these guys get money in the career mode already? I haven't even played yet. All right. Arcade mode. What else we gotta check here? There's a championship. I don't want to do that right now. I mean, that's pretty much it. We gotta wreck a car though. We gotta see these crash physics here. I don't know where we should go to do it. I do want to run Knoxville too, but let's go to Terre Haute. I'm just hopping in just to simply skip. They do like 100 races in the 2000s. I don't know. That's something I'd have to go back and look. I don't think they. I think they've only kind of been growing the schedule more and more and more. You know, like even to this day, it kind of feels like. All right. I don't know. I don't really know this track too much. We're just gonna send it. God, I was hoping for a flip there. We didn't get a flip. I think I killed my engine. How is there... What do you gotta do to flip in this game? I just saw somebody else almost... Yeah, this engine's killed. That guy got in the wall. Can we catch him? My motor is done. It's like barely purring. Restart. Try this again. I thought if I just T-boned him into the wall, we were just... Maybe we gotta get up to speed. Might have to get up to speed first. Try to make a lap. I haven't even practiced this track yet, so... That didn't work either. I don't know what you gotta do to... Oh, you know what? We gotta go into the settings. I think we still have like arcade damage on, so maybe we gotta put like everything on full. Can't remember where we have to go to. Options. Damage. Okay, so we were on realistic damage. I would imagine flips are the only things that bring out cautions in this game, because I spun. We didn't get a yellow. Lap times on, lap position. Damage and win. Oh, I didn't realize the wing adjustments were left on the keypad. I didn't know that. Okay. Well, now I know that. I think everything else I'm good, though. Vehicle sound, commentary, interference music. Just turn that off. So we got the realistic damage on. I can't remember where I have to go for the assists. I think that was simply just at the start of the race. No, I didn't save turning the music off. Oh, right. We'll be alive for about another 10 to 15 minutes. We're just trying to test the damage physics here in this game. It's hard to flip a car. We need to go to a fast track. Maybe we'll try to go to Knoxville and see if we can roll it over there or something. Maybe I should just wait till the career mode and try it out then, so it takes us by surprise the first time we barrel roll it. So we got that. Take Steve Kinzer, Terrell Hawk, medium. Skip, skip, race. Honestly, though, for a PS2 game, this game loads ridiculously fast. Like any other game, like I've played on my PS2, college football, Madden, NASCAR, like whatever it is, like it does not load as quick as this game. Oh, we're at Terre Haute again. It's got to be a way to flip. We got to run over their left rear tire or something. Getting into the corner. That didn't work. Hang on. We didn't knock the speed out of it yet. I'm trying. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, God. We got three fatalities. This guy's done. Oh, no, here comes the field. This guy is... Is he just going to sit there? Oh, we got a caution. Okay, so that was the caution. It doesn't actually say when there's a caution flag in this game. It just gotta... Look at the debris! Oh my goodness. Car wrecked. I think you just gotta stay at your side, and that's when you DNF. So you DNF when your car does not roll back over. We know that for future reference. It's like a ping pong effect of the flipping. It's like you bounce off the wall and you roll all the way down to the inside wall, then back to the middle of the racetrack. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you just have to drill a car that hard to do it every time, though. Do you DNF for the entire, like, night, then? No, you can come back in the B main and do it again, I guess. Does your damage stay? That's what I want to know. Do you still have damage from the heat race to the main? He was, I don't know, damage clears. Well, it's kind of cool, I guess, if you reckon, like, hot laps or something. Look at that full moon. Full moon. Oh, we're done already? Oh, we blew our right front tire. Well, that didn't take long. Let's try that again. I thought it was hilarious how we took 2 cars with us instead of just 1 the first time. I'll try to do that again. How we just keep blowing the right front. Let's try that again. I think the damage might actually take over. Like, it doesn't show any at the start, but I think because we damaged it earlier, it probably doesn't take much to damage it later in the night. That makes it realistic. Everybody just morphs to the wall. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm not even trying to wreck right now. They just stacked up. Alright, let's go get him. Send it. Oh, Jesus. Oh! And keep going. Just did a full 360. Landed back on all 4 and kept going. Oh, jeez. A gearbox damage at the start of the B main. Something. So there are DNFs. There are DNFs. Glad I tested that out for the career mode. But yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to start the career mode on this. I was gonna run Knoxville. Let me do one more race on medium race length. Knoxville. We'll do one more race tonight at Knoxville, and then we'll end the stream. I think they gave you a black flag. That's fair. Well, they thought I did that with intent? No. We just watched a historical lesson how men lost their lives for this sport. They're all rolling over in their graves right now watching me do this. This guy has no respect for what we did. Got the start-finish line. It's towards the end of the front stretch. Oh, my goodness. And Knoxville's difficult. Very fast. They need to turn the lights on. It's pretty dark. The overcast skies. And I think Dirt Bristol is definitely the hardest of the 3 tracks I've tried so far. Just closes up and it's so narrow. I thought I did pretty good there. We'll have to test it out in qualifying to be exact. Fondale Ellery, welcome to the stream. Alrighty. I kind of want to tune the car before qualifying this time. I don't really know what I could do because I haven't really messed with anything too much. Shock. Just the ride height. It's kind of right in the middle. So it's probably like more stable. That would probably be loose. That would probably be tight in the front. It's got a little bit of shove. Let's adjust the ride height on the front because the rear tires are kind of like still sliding. And I don't want to loosen that up, but I don't want to tighten it either. So let's try it. Stagger. Let's drop it 1 inch. Why not? Worst case scenario, it doesn't work in qualifying, it handles like crap, and I move it back to the way it was for the races. Looks more wider than the new Tony Stewart Series version. The tracks in general, yeah, it definitely feels like you have a lot of room to race on the track. You're right, it's not as narrow. Oh, this. Oh, man, it took off. Hang on. That's all right, that was just the warm-up lap. Second lap's definitely going to be a lot quicker than the first, I'd have to imagine. really wants to drift wide off the exit of turn 4. I feel like the exit to turn 4 is a lot more difficult than the exit to turn 2. 17-2. That was slower than qualifying. Or slower than try moving the stagger back. They're 10th. It's right in the middle between both races tonight. We were slower. Yeah, it was slower by 2/10. Like I said, if it was bad, we'd just move it back. Did it not save? Maybe it just... No, it's probably because I didn't load it. I don't know. Something. Some way or another didn't save. Let's go up with the stagger. Try to loosen just a bit. Except. So if I go back to tune, did it save? Okay, so it saves. I think it just... From like qualifying to the race, it doesn't save. So I have to make sure I keep going back in and changing stuff. Next time I go to Whitehall, I get this game and Thunder 04. Yeah, this is a fun game. I highly recommend it. Highly, highly recommend it if you're a dirt racing fan at the very most. But I went wide. I didn't put it in the wall like 2 of them did. Oh, man, he's in the wall again. Oh, slide job. Oh, he's kicking dirt in my face. Hit me with dirt. I just feel like it's taking forever to, like, wind back up again. I'll tell you what, this is like on medium difficulty, and I can't compete with the leaders. I don't know what the hardest difficulty is going to be. Probably not a lot of data I can look at for like setups in this game too, considering how old the game is, and I don't know of any NASCAR YouTubers who have tried this game out on their channel. 17-2. Still slower than what it was in Hot Laps. It's 17-1-4. Tried lifting a little bit more that time. Oh! I think I made it to the feature, though. I think we had that last transfer spot. Dirty lens, yeah. You got the tear off. You only have so many for the races. When I go into the career mode and I have longer races, I definitely can't be just, like, tearing them off as soon as I get a little bit of mud on there. We were a little quicker when I hit my marks, but it was a lot harder to hit my marks with the setup. I could always adjust the wing during the race, too. I keep forgetting about that. Let me try doing that. Let me just try to keep the standard setup in that I had for Hot Laps that ran a 17.0. It's still fast. Like, Hot Laps has still been my fastest, so that was faster than what I had before, but the standard setup was, like, the best. So if you just want to jump in and go, they don't give you that bad of a setup. It's kind of hard to win with it, but... Oh, man. He knocked me. Oh, he knocked me too. He actually kind of straightened me back out. Oh! Slide job. They hit me first. Ah, come on, man. Come on, man. I'm really tight now. Probably because I have damage from these guys too, but I'm just getting punted around. Only got 3 tear-offs left. Man, I thought Dirt Bristol was narrow. This track looks wide. And then everybody goes for the same spot in the middle of the corner. Ah, felt like that was going to be my best lap too. 10th. Jeez. Thunder 03, NASCAR 2002. Yeah, NASCAR Heat. Original NASCAR Heat as well. Oh, Dale Blaney finished in front of me. Jack Hudson. So this is the first time we haven't seen Tyler Walker win. He's been dominating everything. 17.25. Why was I so fast in practice? And I can't get that those kind of laps since. Like even in qualifying, I couldn't. Yeah, I really have no clue what any of this does. Track losing grip? It's possible. You would think it'd gain more grip into the night, though. Like usually the lap time should quicken as the night goes on. I'm getting slower. I wonder on the career mode if the Knoxville Nationals on this game has like the E main, the D, like you have to like race your way all the way into the night. That'd be pretty cool. We'll just have to wait and see. It's kind of hard to use the. Oh Jesus! I'm scared to try this higher line. For the sole fact that they just kind of like slide job right into the side of you. That was actually a good slide job. I ran into him. I think I got slower. I don't know what I was doing to the car, but it definitely didn't help. We almost had a flip. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Couple cars up and over. Our wing's gone. Well, that ended bad. I knew when I turned back across the across the racing group that was the biggest wreck we've had. We just had like 5 guys pile into it. At least 2 of them flipped. I think Blaney flipped. Oh, that's one way to end the night. I hope it doesn't save that setup. Oh, jeez. Oh, Hodnett flipped too. I thought it was Blaney. It was another red car. Blaney finished 9th. Good for him. Oh, Tyler Walker won again. Well, he's probably going to be the guy to beat in the career mode. Oh, man. Well, that was fun. That was fun while it lasted. Knoxville, very hard. Very, very hard. I'm not going to play the career mode right now, but I'm going to enter into it just to see what it's like. Enter name. How do I... What is going on here? Yeah. Very weird the way you have to... I don't know how to get the capital letters in. That's what I was trying to figure out over here. Oh, is this my number? This might be my number. 99. Didn't really, wasn't a lot of detail there to be able to try and figure out what I was trying to do. View career mode tutorial. Sure. Well, I guess you guys get a sneak peek.
Start a career with little money, racing in local events.
This guy sounds like Brock Beard.
Work your way up through more prestigious and better paying series. The ultimate goal is to become a World of Outlaws driver and win the series.
Young Brock Beard.
Prize money and attract sponsorship. Use the money to repair damage and to buy upgrades and better
Yeah, we
cars.
definitely got to keep the car cleaned.
Travel to further tracks by earning more money.
Oh, so you're like a local driver trying to make it big.
Load and save games. Enter your name and a car number.
Okay, so it is a car number. I should have watched the tutorial before I...
To navigate in career mode, use the left and right directional buttons.
Okay, easy now.
To highlight an item.
Now the tutorial, on the other hand, very, very well detailed.
Press the triangle button to go back. This is the home base. Access 3 places from here: the driver's profile, the office, and the hauler. The hauler is where you buy and sell cars or repair and upgrade your car. The office is where you enter events and manage sponsorship contracts. You start racing.
I wonder what kind of sponsors this game's got.
Select the laptop to buy a car. Select buy car. Select a car model that you can afford.
Select buy car.
Select a skin to change the appearance of your car. Select buy car.
Yeah, so there's no actual paint booth from what it looks like, but looks like they got some pretty cool.
Exit to return to the hauler. Go back to return to the home screen. Go to the office. Select the diary to enter an event.
Diary.
Press the left and right directional buttons to view different weeks.
I feel like there's a lot on here.
Select the first available
Jeez.
event. Select Done to return to the office. Select the World of Outlaws flag to race. Now we'll take a look at some of the advanced features of career mode. Let's start with the hauler.
Look at the current balance, $4 million.
Highlight the laptop.
It's like hard to get that much in
X button to buy
NASCAR Thunder. It takes a couple years to build that much money up.
Select buy car.
What's our starting payroll? I think I saw it. I think it was like 12,000.
With the left and right directional buttons. Press the X button to select the screen. Press the triangle button to go back. Buy upgrades for performance and
I don't know how long this is. I kind of don't want to sit through this. Oh, well, I guess that was it. Never mind. That didn't take long. Surprised they didn't say like have a great time or something. So office. To the office. Let's use the diary. So the diary must be like part of the globe then? I don't know. Oh, you can go and practice whenever you want. Time of day, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Said like the hour. Oh, it's kind of cool. I can practice wherever I want. Okay, never mind. I can only practice at Little River. Where are we from? We must be from Pennsylvania. That's where those two tracks are. Those are probably our local tracks to practice. Go to the computer. Currently no sponsors. No, there is not. That's it. Oh boy. Oh. I should probably read all the way through that. I don't know what I clicked on. Oh, it's a trophy cabinet. Okay, that's cool. This is like basically your own house. In the middle of nowhere. Accessing tracks. Local series, 5,000. Regional series, 25 grand. Career earnings. World of Outlaws support series, and then the World of Outlaws series. Okay. So what, you have to have that much of career earnings to run those series? Is that what that is? Reach season runs. Okay. So we have to have $5,000 to run local. Earn money to... Yeah, helpful hints. Enter events in any series, anytime. Forward. Check the map. Some weeks are higher. Standard series region. I need to select an event every week. However, to win a series, you should select every race for that series, obviously. Don't want to miss any races for that series. So there's how the schedule works. So it's kind of cool. You can go in advance and look at like the entire schedule. I want to see how many World of Outlaw races there are in a season in this game. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24. Okay, so there's 24 races for the Outlaws. Knoxville's the championship. We'll probably run each track twice, if I had to guess, considering there's 12 tracks in this game, so each track twice. What about the local? Because the local series is what we'd race first. So local would be 1. Local's probably only Lernerville and William Grove, I would guess. 1, 2. Oh, we got Charlotte also. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there's only 8 races in the first season for the locals. Obviously, our goal is to win the championship for all 4 series. This could be a long career mode, considering that there's 32 weeks. And we might be running a race to book ourselves for money every week. I gotta see how much money we've got before we start signing up. How much money we have? Hang on, we gotta go to the shop. We need a car first before we sign up for any races. I can't remember what that was, but this is the shop right here. Purchase, sell, upgrade, car, so. We're gonna have to buy a car. Oh, this is the car skid. Diablo, Arrow, Crimson. Kind of like the Crimson. The dark lighting makes it a little different. Oh, okay, hang on. Smoothie might be the one. Tequila. They give you a lot of options. I'll tell you that much. They give you a lot. I haven't even gotten to the end of it yet. Okay, now I circle back to Arrow. I mean, we could change these throughout the course of the season, I'd imagine. We're going to start off... I skipped it. We're going to start off with Smoothie. Yeah, we'll start off with Smoothie. Beulah. Oh, okay, so we got 12 grand. This has full handling assist. Not that much speed, not that much power. This has a little bit less handling, a little bit more speed, a little bit more power. Those are our only 2 choices. What's the most expensive car? 66 grand, most expensive car. Look at the speed. No handling. Honestly, this 36 right here, this is probably like the best car. Hopefully we become more developed with like handling and stuff going forward. I think we gotta go right here. We gotta buy this car, this chassis. Purchase, yes. All right. Well, that gives us $2,000. What, the weekly was only $1,500, right? To run weekly. I can just back out now, right? Oh, upgrades. Fitted, and then these are the extra parts. Fuel injectors, weight reduction, new engine. Oh, jeez. Well, we need money to race. We need 1,500 to race, if I remember right. It says no shock dyno, so we don't have a shock dyno. We don't have enough money for it. The only thing we could actually buy right now is fuel injectors. Or brake rotors. We don't need brakes right now. We got a good handling car. You just need the speed. I should probably hold off until I win more money. Lots of options, yes. A lot of options. There's so much in this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is where you repair it then. So you go to the repair shop. Everything for the right rear, left rear. So as we damage the car, race by race by race, we're obviously going to have to repair it. So yeah, we might want to save some money just in case the first race doesn't go too well. I can't remember where the first race is. So I gotta check this out. What's this? Oh, this is just a driver profile. Yes, let's save career. Save everything we've done so far. Top right had the money total. Oh, look. I keep forgetting I can exit out of it. We can change our number at any time, but I don't want to. 99 was my number when I raced, so we'll stay with 99. This is if I went the dirt racing career route. Okay, now we gotta sign up for races. So it kind of has like Dirt to Daytona vibes to it. All right. It's crazy that it's 50 grand to run every World of Outlaw race. And we have just enough money. The year is 2002. And then the points are down here. We're tied for the lead. And it's got all the point standings. So you got local points. I don't recognize any of these names. Regional. Support series. They're probably all like made up names until you get to the World of Outlaws. Okay, well that's cool. End current season, move on to the next. So you can literally just end season whenever you want. Oh, sponsorship. How do we get the sponsorship? Hang on. I almost forgot we need sponsors before we sign up for races here. We might be able to purchase stuff if we get some sponsors. Do we have to race to earn a sponsor first? Apparently no sponsors. Remaining events. Maybe if we sign up for a race, we'll get a sponsor. How'd it go? Have a nice night. Happy holiday. Yeah, happy holiday. We're almost out of here. I'm just trying to figure this out. Oh, we definitely want to sign up for this. Check. Done. So we're running local. Do we have any sponsors now? We're running a race. No. Okay. Well, no sponsor for our first race. Yeah. Gonna have to race for the sponsors. Looks like we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. And World of Outlaw banner was to race, I believe. I want to know who's the picture on the wall is. What was on the globe again? Can't remember. Oh, that's right. That was a test session. Where's the first race at that I signed up? Where did I sign us up for this week? Lernerville. So we can actually practice that. All right. Well, this is where I'm going to have to end it tonight. I gave you guys a couple hours worth of content. Means our Southern 500 probably would have went to about right now. I was expecting about 3 hours. Started at 6, so here we are. It's at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But thanks for everybody tuning in. If you enjoyed the stream, hit that like button. Subscribe for more daily NASCAR content. World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series 2002 video game career mode playthrough will be coming to the channel here this off season. I might start recording now, honestly, because I'm giddy and I'm ready for this. So be aware down in the comment or down in the on the channel to hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload, because this series is going to be kind of fun. I don't think I'm going to do realistic commentary for this one, only because I'm trying to get used to the game, and it's so hard. It's so hard to hold your line in this game, but the physics allow you to be able to hold your line with the difficulty, not like NASCAR 21 where it's hard and the physics are bad, so you like, if you get what I'm saying. So anyway, it's drivable. This game is definitely drivable around other cars. But again, like, share, and subscribe. Next, so also tomorrow night, premiere career mode, Atlanta Motor Speedway. Tune in. Wildest race I've ever done on NASCAR 21 Ignition so far. We did get to the end of the race, but tune in for that one. Race highlights will be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night. So enjoy your Thanksgiving day. And then tomorrow night, if you have a chance, in the premiere, I'll be in the chat at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can check out the highlights to the career mode race at Atlanta. Next live stream is scheduled for 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. So our next live stream will be Friday. Regular season finale at Richmond at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'll see you guys Friday night. Thanks for watching.